Welcome to Seeen with Mal Hall Movie Review Vlog. I'm here with Yasser Lester.
Hey.
We saw Man of Steel, and I saw it for the first time. Yasser saw it for, how many times?
Saw it for the fifth time. It was dope each time that I saw it. New pieces of info, new graphics. I love it.
Do you notice something different every?
How do people? Did you like it?
I liked it. I only had a couple of problems with it.
Okay, here's what I'll say. I don't know what your problems are yet, but I keep talking to people who are like, well, what about this or what about this? And I'm not gonna spoil it for you, but it's a man flying around. Like, I don't understand. Like, I can understand if you're just like, oh, Lois shows up a little too much or something.
Right.
I get that. But for the rest of it, story-wise, it's an alien who flies, who's fighting other aliens. Where were people when Independence Day came out? When they're like, oh, there's this plot hole. No, there was no. It was just a bunch of ships and fighting.
My only problem with the movie was my problem with every action movie, where there's all death and destruction happening, and people just kind of watch from the windows, nice and calm.
I actually noticed that he looked towards me a few times.
What's his name? Like, what's the Lawrence Fishburne, right?
Perry White. That's his name.
Whatever. Lawrence Fishburne's character. Yeah. They're watching death and destruction out of the window of their high-rise, and then 15 or 20 minutes into it, he's like, all right, now we go. Like, what the fuck, man? Get out of there.
He was trying to keep him safe.
In the high-rise.
In the high-rise. But then he realizes, like, okay, it's actually more dangerous to be in here, because if the building collapses, everyone goes.
The other thing I like about apocalypse movies like this, or crazy action movies, is how people can escape death by turning a corner.
That's all you gotta do. And I feel like they're preparing us for when the buildings collapse. You just turn the corner.
I think the movie's awesome. I think you should see it.
Absolutely.
IMAX 3D is essential.
It's perfect.
See, we have some other comedian friends who do movie reviews.
Tony Baker, and he's completely wrong. Tony Baker, if you're watching this.
Well, Tony said he liked it.
Doughboy didn't like it.
Doughboy didn't like it. So I watched that.
So wrong.
I watched that review, and I was like, I don't really want to see this.
Yeah.
The movie's awesome. The flashbacks weren't too distracting.
No.
And I thought the story was awesome. The action was great. Lois Lane could have been hotter, but that was it.
Well, everyone has a problem with her. I thought she was.
She's got a frumpy body.
Well, I mean, she's just got a very like white woman body. Like she's like what you think a white woman is, you know?
I think Jennifer Lawrence is a white woman.
No, she's special, and that's why she's so sexy.
Follow Yasser Lester on Twitter, everybody, at Yasser Lester. This is the quickest and most mobile
it's weird. I didn't know
scene I've ever done in my life.
It's actually more interesting.
I hope the audio picked up.
It will.
That's it. We'll see you later.